Hello, Room 101 coming at you with breaking news. What's in your water? I'm Keller, and today's special is about microplastics and how they affect our Great Lakes.
Hello, I'm Gracie.
Most people think that the plastic debris in our water looks like this. But actually, most of the plastic in our water looks like this.
Amelia here. Microplastics are tiny pieces of plastic that get into our lakes by three main sources. The first source is bigger pieces of plastic debris that end up in the water and are broken down by the sun's radiation into smaller pieces.
Microbeads are little round plastics that are found in some face wash and other hygiene products, like body wash and toothpaste. When you use these products, the microbeads wash down the drain and end up into our Great Lakes.
As of July 2018, these products will no longer be on the market, but many people still have them in their homes and use them.
Microfibers are small plastic fibers that come from some of our clothing, such as fleece, and when you wash them, the fibers come loose and end up in the water. These plastic fibers are often found tangled around fish larvae and fish gills.
Fish are affected by all forms of microplastics. They often confuse microplastics for plankton, their food source, and that plastic in their stomach doesn't break down. Little fish get eaten by bigger fish, and when we catch the big fish, that plastic ends up on our dinner plates.
Now we're going to take it to our reporting team in the field. How's it going, Tiffany?
Thank you, Keller. I'm Tiffany, a 5th grade reporter from LOI Elementary. We are out here by the Thunder Bay River to talk to a few people about microplastics.
Thank you for coming out here today. Have you ever heard of microplastics before?
Yes, I have heard of microplastics.
And what is your biggest concern about microplastics?
My biggest concern about microplastics is the permanence of it. So they don't break down in the ocean, and they're so tiny, and they spread out through all the ocean currents. And theoretically, they can be there forever. And to me, that's a really scary thing.
What's so important to you about the microplastic problem?
Well, what's really important about the microplastic problem is that what we're doing in the classroom gets students really excited about doing science and about doing writing. It's very important for the environment, but also part of what we want to do in the classroom is get kids excited about learning. And so that's what this project is about, is really getting kids excited about learning, getting them out in the community to help with an environmental problem, but also to overall impact the community and help reduce the amount of single-use plastics going into the environment.
And how do we prevent microplastics from going into the Great Lakes?
I think one of the most important things we can do is educate people on how to dispose of single-use plastics, how to change their behaviors about single-use plastics, how to use a plastic more than once, how to dispose, because what eventually happens is as plastics, as you've seen them blow around in the wind and things like that, they break down from the sun, and then eventually they break down, enter into the water system, then they become microplastics, and that's where they really become dangerous. And so if I can think we can get people to stop that part, I think we would have a really good chance of reducing the amount of plastic that's in the water.
If we don't solve this microplastics problem, what do you think will happen to our oceans?
Well, I think it's a big problem because it gets into the food web like you guys have been studying in your class, right? But I have confidence that we'll find a solution. I know when people get together and work on problems, environmental problems together, we often are able to find good solutions to fix that problem.
Thank you to our interviewees for coming out today. Last October, our class went trawling for microplastics here in the Thunder Bay River. Let's take a look at some of that footage. Here's our class conducting a microplastics investigation out in the river. We used nets and sampling vials to filter the microplastics out of the water.
We held the net under the water and let the water flow through it until the vial was full.
Here we're rinsing the net
to move everything down to the vial.
Make sure to keep the vials right side up so you don't dump everything out. Carefully remove it from the neck. Empty the vial into a sampling jar.
Examine your sampling jars. Did you find any plastics?
So, Evan, what are those? They're waders. They help keep us dry and warm when we're working in the river. This is how you put them on.
This has been Tiffany reporting in the field. Back to you, Gracie.
Thank you, Tiffany. Next, stay tuned for a message from our sponsors.
Oh man, my foot is so much better. Hey James, what do you have for lunch today? Oh, I got a sandwich, as you can see. I got a lunchable. Hey man, I'm thirsty. Me too. That's really good. Yep. Hey, we brought the same fruit cups. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah. Come on, pop that sucker open. Yeah. Ready for class? Yep. Yeah. Let's go work stuff away. Yep. Come on, man. Hurry. Let's go back to class. We're almost late. Let's go learn some math.
Hello there. Have you watched friends or family pack their lunches with single-use plastics?
After we eat all our lunch, we usually throw it away, and it often ends up in our lakes, ocean, or streams.
We're here to show you some cool and creative ways to avoid single-use plastic and reuse reusable plastic.
Here we have some reusable containers and lunch boxes.
These can be used many times, and they are less harmful to our ecosystem.
Hey Madison, would you like mac and cheese or a ham sandwich?
Mac and cheese, please. I will put it in a thermos. Don't forget our drinks. Let's fill our water bottle.
Here's a orange for everyone. Whole fruits are a better choice because they don't have plastic packaging.
I'm packing sunflower seeds that I bought in bulk from our local supermarket. Bulk reduces single-use plastic.
Remember, refuse to single use.
Hello, would you like to sign our pledge? Sure. It's signed there, put your email there, check off which one you will refuse. Here's a reusable bag to get you started. Have a good day. All right. Hello, would you like to sign our pledge? What kind of pledge is it? It's for refusing single-use plastics. You just sign there, or put your email there, and then you check off if you'll refuse. Sure. Here's your reusable bag to get you started. Have a good day. Hello. Would you like to sign a pledge? What's it about? Oh, it's for refusing single-use plastics. You just sign there, put your email there, and then check off whichever you will refuse. Here's a reusable bag to get you started. Have a good day. Hello, this commercial was sponsored by Plastics Float. Float stands for the love of Alpena today. Plastics Float is a 4-H club club, encouraging people to refuse single-use plastics. Use the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce how much plastic you use, reuse water bottles and other things, and recycle as many things as you can, making sure to check your local guidelines.
Thank you to Plastics Float for that message. Today we've learned about how microplastics affect you and the environment.
You can make a difference by remembering the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle.
And refuse to use single-use plastics. This has been Room 101 News. Thank you for watching.
Good night and have a good day. That makes sense.
2, 3.
Refuse to single-use! Take 4, scene 6, action!
Thank you, Tiffany. Next, stay tuned for a message from
Cut! Garrett, what are you doing with the...
Hey Bob, you want to wave?